Yo, it's your boy Malik, aka MLK, aka the guy who'll catch you at Cathy Bank and cut you up with a DDS. In game, of course. This is Headass Ramble number 12, aka Headass Convos, and it's been about 127 days since Ramble 11. I know last time we had talked, I had just moved into my apartment, and it took a while to get that one out, even from the round before that, which was number 10 in June. So there was a gap of like 180 something days between Ramble 10 and 11 because I had moved out of my hometown when I got my new job. And now here we are on April 28th, 2024, doing Ramble 12, head ass. This shit is crazy. But yeah, that little montage before was just me getting just the journey of 200 mil mining, which I obviously finished, and then 200 mil herblore, which I obviously finished. Head ass. But yeah, I mean, things have been good. I mean, my real life, I mean, it's changed a little bit for me, but I'm more or less the same. I still live alone. Uh, except for my cat and two snakes. I've been working at my current job for about 10 months, and I'm pretty happy with where I am in my career. My career. Um, and I have a different work schedule now than the past Ramble because I got past my 6-month probationary period, and now I have more work from home days, which are Monday through Wednesday. And I work in my office and do most of my investigations on Thursday and Friday. But yeah, I work in environmental compliance. So, by the way, I thought I'd just mention that. My day to day life is pretty simple. On days I work from home, I wake up around like 6:50, load up my PC and my work laptop. I walk through the bathroom, and by this point, the cat, which I don't know if y'all can hear, she's meowing because she hears me talking right now. By that point, the cat, her name is Jala. She's already following me, head us. And then, walking through the bathroom, I start my shower, go to the kitchen, start the coffee, and then, make my breakfast, which is depending on the day. But if I'm working from home, like Monday through Wednesday, is still something relatively simple, and the speed of the meal being made, etc. Like, all that is really simple. And it's not really a big deal. And I tend to eat in my room in the morning on the work from home days now. Um, and then after making it, I usually shower and get ready to work. She's here now. Move, go. I usually get ready to work by like, I don't know, like what do? I log into my work laptop with my food and coffee on my desk, of course. And then my actual PC. While my laptop work loads up, I use that time to like load up the account MLK that you see here, and then my 7SWs that you see like around in this area. And I know there's gonna be headass. I usually do my Clash of Clans raids like first thing in the morning. I usually do like 2 of them because you can load up 2 armies in Clash of Clans. And then yeah, during my work hours though, like no matter what the day is, I usually just like AFK something on my account. Um like right now I usually cook anglers, but prior to that, I was doing Herblore and I AFK'd Ancient Brews doing work, and we do Sarah Brews after work, or just keep doing Ancient Brews. And prior to that being done, I was AFKing shooting stars so I could leverage the dust gained while working at Granite and get more XP per hour. And closer to the end of mining, I ended up AFKing MLM, which wasn't too bad. Quiet, be quiet. Either way, I work 8 to 5, and I usually do one of the AFK activities on the side while I work from home or in my office through Chrome Remote. When I work from home, it's pretty flexible, so I can use Monday through Wednesdays usually to like run errands or do my walks and workouts, which aren't that bad. And I tend to only work out during the work from home days nowadays, so usually 3 days a week. Right, she has a lot to say. But yeah, I feel like as time goes on, I kind of optimize like certain little tasks I end up needing to do, like even grocery shopping. I used to like go inside the store head ass, but now that I know that there's a curbside pickup thanks to my coworker, I usually just do that. And it's good too because I can like keep my diet the same and keep track of like my past orders, and I just use that as a means to like, I don't know, what do you call it? Like I use that as a means to like just it's just usually like the same thing, like usually every time. And I don't know, it's just easy to keep track of, and I can be like, I guess like more cost effective and when making grocery lists at home versus like being in the store. I'm like tempted to just do the most, you know? And yeah, but anyways, after I'm done working, I close the work laptop, I sigh, jack off. Nah, I'm playing. I'm playing. You know, I usually just close the work laptop and I don't really eat lunch even during the work hours. Like I don't eat lunch. So and I don't really get too hungry anyways. So by the time I'm done working, I like make something to eat since it's around like 5 p.m. And then on Mondays and Tuesdays, I shower in the morning. While on Wednesdays, I shower in the morning and evening because Thursday I go into the office and I like to be able to just kind of do my normal routine in the morning, just without the uh, AFKing at home and working from home type of deal, you know? And I like to be in the office on time, and I usually load my accounts up on the days I am in the office to the login screen before I leave, and be sure to have chroma mode up because I don't know, it's just easier that way for me. I mean, I do work relatively close to my job. So, I live relatively close to my job, so it's only like a 7 or 10 minute drive back if I really cared that much. But I just probably would just stay at work, to be honest. I just wouldn't care. And then yeah, yeah, I do my Clash of Clans a bit more chill. I do my Clash of Clans raids, chill a bit, drink my coffee when I get in my office, and you know, my meals are a bit more chill for breakfast during the office days. Like I don't really like on the days I'm home, I tend to do a little bit more, but like sometimes I just don't even eat breakfast. I just like go the whole day and I'll just be like, whatever, because I just don't really care that much. And I'm not really I don't know, I don't really have like the hugest appetite for like eating right when I wake up and stuff like that. But I do love my coffee. I have to have my coffee. And yeah. I log on the accounts through Chrome Remote and AFK, kind of like right now how I am. And right now I've been doing anglers, which is like zero point 0.3 EHP, but now I get 0 because of how high my XP is in regards to fire making. And I mean, to be honest, with how I was doing, it was like 12 to 14 EHP a week of cooking, which was AFK at work. So like, I mean, 12 to 14 EHP off my week really isn't a big deal to me. I mean, and I only really would care. I mean, I'm still making the same gains in the skill. It's just if I really cared too much about that green number, it would be more, I don't know, it would be more whatever, I guess. But yeah, like, but I mean, I don't know. Some of the days in my office, I have like on-site visits to like aggregate facilities, stormwater programs, public water supplies, large air facilities, whether they be compressor stations or gas plants. It just depends. I just go make sure they're in compliance with environmental regulations on the federal and state level, and I write reports on what I find. Like on the days I'm working from home or even in office, it just depends. On days I have visits, I don't know. I just log out, obviously, and I don't worry about the game. So it's not a consistent thing every office day. And even on some days I'm scheduled to work from home, I will go out or go to the office just because I feel like it. And like, I don't know, sometimes it's be feeling. And yeah, like, but yeah, anyways, once I'm done with work, I usually like on my work from home days, I'll get ready for bed and just game the rest of the evening unless I go out and do something in the evening. And I usually chat with people on my Discord, MLK, which is like my little community Discord, I guess. Just basically skillers, to be honest. And then I basically do that until around 11 p.m. where I go to sleep. Sometimes it's an hour before at 10 or an hour later at 12. It just depends on how much fun I'm having, I guess. And then like when I get home from work on my in-office days, I usually will shower, put my stuff up, get dressed for bed, then do the same thing, except I will probably eat a bit more on these days. And then like on Fridays when I get home, I tend to stream around like 5:30 to 6 p.m. Not like 5 to 6 p.m., but like I usually stream 3 hours, but like on Fridays I'm at work, obviously. So like sometimes I start late. So 5:30 or 6:30. I usually stream for 3 hours. And then also on Saturday and Sunday I stream for 3 hours, but that's usually at 5 o'clock on like today where it's Sunday and it's like 4:46 p.m. and I usually would be live by like 5 p.m., but whatever. I'm just gonna record this ramble. And then yeah, so on those days, I usually like eat after my stream, and then I tend to game like I don't know, I tend to just game even be in my Discord after my streams and shit on the weekends. And then like Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, that's just like when I'm doing like the most hours. And yeah, I just don't work. I just don't work on those days. So even on Friday. So I guess Saturday and like Sunday would be the most I do, but Friday I obviously work. So I'm AFKing during Fridays, and then I get home at like 5, I stream, and then I play into the night. So that's easily just stay up a little bit later. And then yeah. Uh since I stream on those days, I usually play pretty efficiently during my streams, I would say. Um so yeah, man. Even after the streams, like I said, I tend to just log out the stream and then just log on Discord and just talk on Discord for the rest of the evening on those days at least. And then yeah, I mean that's basically my day to day. To be honest, it's pretty chill, and sometimes I go places, whether it be another city for training overnight or going home to visit family or friends, or like more recently, I went to California with family, and I simply just didn't play any RuneScape. Like, I mean, but I met one of my friends from the game, um, Doles, if y'all know who he is. And I also obviously saw a lot of my family that lives in California. Yeah. Shout out to Inglewood, you know what I'm saying? Inglewood family business, you know how that shit goes. But yeah. And I don't know. I know, like, for instance, I know May 9th through 11th, I'm going back to my hometown because one of my colleagues, she's graduating, and she invited me to her ceremony, and same some things afterwards. So she and I are pretty close, and it's cool to see people I know like achieving their goals, and like even things like that I have planned and know they're coming up. So it'll be good to see her, and also my other friends and my family back home. Yeah, that's my day-to-day schedule now, and I'm pretty consistent with it, and I enjoy living on my own still and not having to worry about like too many other variables. I know my last Ramble was probably like a little bit stressed with some things IRL, but I mean that's just how life is, you know how that goes. And yeah, I still can't believe I like kind of am where I am in life, and I start like my first grad school classes this fall at the same university I did my undergrad in. However, my master's is online, and I'm doing my master's in molecular biology with a focus on genomics. And yeah, I just staying in my apartment that I moved into when I first stayed here, and I think I'm going to renew and stay here longer, but maybe I could move. I have till like May 14th to figure that out, but or to like just pick a renew option, I guess. But who knows? I mean, I'm grateful regardless, and my IRL's been pretty good, and I hope to maintain and even grow. And I mean, since last time I reached top 115 combined up EHP in the game, and I know last time I had just gotten to the top 150, and I know now I'm also like ranked 7, level 3 in the game. And I think I can push more level 3 ranks. Um, and I hope to get top 100 EHP sometime this year, but who knows? Given the fact Jags, they announced the skilling rebalances, buffs, or whatever, and I think I'll lose like 300 something up, but whatever, man. I'm looking forward to the changes though, as it's more work for the level 3s who will make the raids now in the temple to do Headass. Like that's all their work now. I ain't doing all that shit. I know last time there were changes, I mentioned with raids, and even this time more recently, there are more changes in raids, like cooking got boosted, I think. Crafting got made into 3-tick crafting. Like you just 3-tick the first body. I think you save like a tick or some shit. And then Herblore is now 1-tick potions. And I remember last Ramble, I mentioned that the change could occur. And yeah, it did happen. I remember saying that it should like be a thing, the 1-tick potion. And then yeah, some farming rates got optimized and updated. And rune crafting right now is duo lavas for level 3s, but I think it'll get changed back. But I'm not sure. That's up to the people who will do all that shit at CBA. I helped a lot with the level 3 rates that are current, and I know a lot of people helped, but I think I am over it, to be honest. I know I just want to play the game and finish doing them all, and of course, construction got its rate more optimized to be more accurate. It's funny because these changes occurred in March, and not too long afterwards, Jagex released the scaling rebalance blog, and I kind of covered that in my clan Omnius podcast. So I guess y'all should watch that episode. It's the most recent episode as of the 28th, and it's a pretty good watch. Since the last episode, or the last video, I guess, on the account, I managed to get 41 million XP in mining to finish 200 mil mining in February, 165 million XP in Herblore to finish 200 mil Herblore, and as well in the month after. So yeah, those are the two 200 mils that I've completed so far since the last video, and I've also gained 50 mil XP in cooking, which is all through AFK during work, and 17 million XP in hunter, and 15 million XP in fishing, which was both done through driftnet mostly. And since, you know, it's been mostly done through driftnet, which all was done after I finished Herblore. So I guess it's been almost a month because I finished Herblore on April 2nd. So, and then when I get home or am home, I tend to just do driftnet, and then while I'm at work, I tend to do AFK anglers. But yeah, I've also gained 23 million XP in farming. So I have 84 mil farming now, and I only do farm runs once a day now, so it's not that big of a deal. It's just the same as usual. And that's usually the first thing I do whenever I come home from work during the week. And right before I do driftnet, I've gained 2 mil XP through redwoods at times, and I have been learning teaks through I've been learning teaks though, but I've been doing that on stream. So I mean, if you watch my Twitch, you probably have seen me attempt to do them, and I do like an hour or so of it, and then I'm trying to get better, and I hope to get better at the method. I just need to really commit to it, but I also have the thought of wanting to AFK redwoods in the back of my head later on in my account grind, so I'm not too pressed to commit, to be honest. I've also done like 200k fire making XP, which is all from the Infernal Axe, and like 20k rune crafting XP through lamps, and yeah, I mean, I just put my lamps into rune crafting as that's my longest skill left, I guess. And yeah, my last video, I was 1.45 billion total XP, and now I'm obviously 1.77, and I was 8k up, but now I'm also 9k up, so damn, we're in a whole new tax bracket. And I mean, since last video, I've gained 840 EHP. And I mean, most of my EHP I gained since we chatted last was the 366 EHP in mining, which was me finishing that skill. And I'm happy I finished mining, as it was my first tick minute method I did for a very long period of time. And then after mining, I went and finished out 200 mil Herblore, which it says is 262 EHP, but you know, That's if I was getting 630k XP an hour doing 1 tick potions. But I was getting like 0.7 or like 0.7 because I was doing 450k an hour with Sarah Brews and Ancient Brews. I'd say like 0.7, but you know, like also you can get like over 500k doing Ancient Brews, but you know what I mean. And so I guess that would have been like another extra 196 hours on top of what I was supposed to do, but most of it was AFK at work and also at home. But that's neither here nor there. And then I gained so far since I finished mining in Herblore. So since April, I've gained, I guess a little bit before April, I gained 125 fishing EHP and 36 EHP in Hunter, which is from DriftNet. And I've also gained 37 EHP just from cooking anglerfish at work for about 300k, 310k an hour. However, that's like all 0 EHP now, which I don't really care for. And I still AFK them at work. That's what I mean by I get 0 EHP because of what I mentioned prior, which was basically that, like, you know, I don't get any EHP because of how my fire making to cooking ratios are right now. And yeah, I mean, that's really not that big of a deal because that's just like, you know, whatever. And then I gain like 12 EP in woodcutting, which is all from like my streams, and then like 10 EHP on my farm runs. So those are like most of my in-game achievements um, in terms of XP on the account. And I think for like the competitions I competed in, let me see. I did the SKSC 72-hour comp, and my team won that. That was fun. And then I did the Exceed 48-hour community comp, which my team lost, but yeah, whatever. Headass. Got another one in me. I'm looking forward to like the Omnia 72-hour comp at the end of May, and I hope to do really good in that comp. Like I think that's a comp I really want to put the what is it? Pedal to the metal Headass. But yeah. That's really it for what I've been up to in game. And I mean, I know I kind of went over my changes in my work and life and how I balance it. So I guess like work balances with my type of gameplay. So I mean, yeah, my gameplay as of now mostly is AFKing something on chroma mode when I'm in my office. Like right now, it's cooking or AFKing something when I'm home after work hours. Pretty much just play normally, and also on weekends I tend to play more. It's good though. As last time I was talking to y'all, I was pretty much only working from home on Fridays, but now I have Monday through Wednesdays to work from home. Oh hush, she's chatting. I got more time to AFK and streamline my stuff, but I also do care about my job and my education, so it's give and take thing. But I always prioritize like my job and education over like the game. I usually have been averaging about like 40 EHP weeks on the weekend, as my week obviously declines during the week, like during the work week with all the AFK stuff and getting 0 EP for the 45 hours. I'm AFKing out of the week, or the 45 hours, I guess you would say I'm working. I obviously don't AFK the whole 45 hours. Headass. Like, I obviously just am not like logged in immediately at that time, but you know what I mean. However, if it were to be added to like my week, I'd be getting like 0.3 for like 45 hours. So it'd be like 11 to 12 EHP extra on my week. So my EHP week right now isn't really indicative of my actual gameplay in games, as I'm playing quite a bit more than 30 hours a week, Headass, but just in a different, more like effective way for my lifestyle, I guess. And like, you know, I enjoy the work-life balance even more given the work from home days I have versus when I only had Fridays like I did in the last video. So I'm lucky, I guess, to have the job and have my job be how it is and my school be how it is as well when it starts in the fall semester. Yeah, I mean, I guess my future game plans would be I want to finish 200 more hunter and fishing this year. I think right now I'm like 8 to 9 mil XP off my XP ratio, so I'll finish fishing before hunter when it's supposed to be the other way around. However, I probably will do Herblore AFK during my work from home days, but if I'm able to, when I'm closer to joining Jamil and fishing to even it out, so I can finish both skills like I guess around the same time. If not, I'll probably just do the 8 mil hunter XP outside of work hours. It's not that big of a deal, to be honest, and whatever. I also could just finish fishing prior and do hunter after, but I kind of want to do the first option more. I think after those two skills are done, I'll probably be done with cooking and will have done some reward during work or AFK to even them out. And since I am cooking during work AFK, I may switch it out for like AFK crafting, like diamonds, I guess. Or I think that's like 600k GP an hour loss. So, you know, and I think like 290 XP per hour. And it's like a 1/27. So the inventories would give me over half a minute of AFK. So that's just so easy and chill. I think you can get over like 310k cutting diamonds at level 43, and maybe even during chroma mode 300k an hour. And I know in pay to play at level 43 it's listed as 298.8k an hour, but I'm not sure why in free to play it's listed as 295k an hour from level 43 to 200 mil. But damn, that's like a free 30 hours in free to play, or like 0.5 of the skill headass. Or not even 0.5. That's 5% of the skill headass. But whatever, you know, I'm just messing with y'all. I think I will do diamonds at work because of how AFK it is, and it's like AFK as hell for not much loss. And in pay to play, I'd get like 0.6 long term with no EHP drop off like I have in cooking, and I reckon it'll be fun. But that's after cooking, which at my current pace, I have like 10 more weeks of doing. Also want to start on fire making after cooking too, which I would do GE backlighting, and maybe I'll just keep doing diamond crafting instead of bonfires during work. During like AFK hours at work, I guess. And if I do that, I'd probably just do fire making at home. And those skills are some of the fastest and easiest skills in the game, so I'm not too like worried or whatever about them. And I don't know, it's just not something that's like super deep on my mind, because it's just like, bro, if you're just getting over 300k an hour in a skill, it's just whatever to me. And yeah, so I think when I finish fire making, I'll probably start rune crafting, and then I will stop doing AFK crafting at work, obviously, because I will sub it out for ZRC during the work hours, and then when I'm home, I will do rune crafting through duo and solo lavas, I assume, but who knows? And maybe some muds. But yeah, like I'm not sure. I think so for sure, but I mean, that's more in the future, and we'll see. And I mean, even speaking on the future, it's crazy. We're gaming, and I'm enjoying the game right now. And I hope to get closer to 200 mil on combats. And I can't wait to start rune crafting maybe next year or the end of the year, this year. But it just depends on how long fishing and hunter take me. And I guess that would just leave me with construction and farming left. So yeah, we're gaming. I have been enjoying the game right now, and I'm just going with the ride of the community, I guess, and how they let things get into the game, whether it be skilling rebalances, which are buffs, or sailing. I really am just at the point where I'm like, fuck it, we ball type of deal. And I've been, you know, just like whatever. Like I just play the game, I just log in, do what I plan to do, and just what it is. Yeah. I'm really just that's really about it. I mean, and I've been working on my alts as well on RS3 and min-maxing those, and I really just enjoy RS3. So maybe after this account, I may do some stuff on this account on RS3 side of things. So I think that's about that. And then, you know, yeah. But anyways, I appreciate everyone who's been messing with me and who supports me and watches these types of videos. And I'm thankful for all my friends and people who support my little Twitch stream. as I hit 1K followers just a couple weeks ago. That's fucking insane. I never thought I'd have 1,000 followers, but whatever. I appreciate everybody, and even on this YouTube channel, which is really where I just throw random stuff on here from time to time. Um, I for sure thank the community I have on Discord, aka MLK, and just my overall friend group are big factors in what's like kind of helped me keep gaming and maintain toward the goal at this point. And then also, being an Omnia and to have the other people who are in the same long-term mindset in the game as me also have helped me. Why is she? My cat's just meowing. um, people who've had the same mindset as me in this game, and they just kind of helped me in getting where I am right now, and I hope to finish the account build. And yeah, I would like to say shout out to everybody and everyone who fucks with me. Shout out to Lunch Group, all my day ones, and the people who have made this journey so far great for me. And I guess I shall see y'all in the future very soon. I'd say very soon, but Headass shit, it'd be taking me a minute. But anyways, I appreciate y'all, and I hope y'all have a great day and the rest of y'all's year. I shall see y'all soon.